The coffee's cold, the toast is dry. Your chair is still pulled slightly wide. The paper's folded on your side, and silence hums where love once lied. Sunday in September, the quiet cuts too deep. I try to keep from thinking, but my heart forgets to sleep. We used to laugh till evening, now I just sit and stare. On Sunday in September, when you're no longer there, your sweater's hanging on the door. I haven't swept the hallway floor. The record skips on track 15, where you once danced and called me dream. Sunday in September, the sunlight feels too slow. The world goes on in colors, but all I see is shadow. Your lipstick on the coffee rim still whispers you were here, but Sunday in September makes that ghost too near. I don't go out, I don't get dressed. The church bell tolls inside my chest. I fold the napkin, set 2 plates, then sit and try negotiating fate. Sunday in September is just a frame in gold of laughter wrapped in linen. Now the memory feels cold. If autumn comes to comfort me, it missed by just a year. On Sunday in September, you're all I want near.
There's a cafe on the corner of 3rd and Main, where we carved our names in a window pane. The jukebox still plays our favorite tune, and the sugar jar holds your silver spoon. In our corner of the world, where time would softly slow, we laughed through every Sunday rain and kissed in amber glow. Though life kept moving forward, my heart was always curled right back beside your smile in our corner of the world. The waiter still asks if you'll come too. He pours 2 cups like he used to do. I sit alone in your old red sea and hear your heels in every beat. In our corner of the world, where morning light felt new, the ceiling fan, the radio still whispers whisper thoughts of you. Though everything has faded, the memories stay swirled like steam above our table in our corner of the world. They built a bank where flowers grew, but love can bloom in concrete too. I pass that way and close my eyes and feel your hand, the same goodbye. In our corner of the world where even ghosts still smile, I linger there some afternoons to dream with you a while. The map may change, the signs may fade, but love remains unfurled forever in that quiet place. Our corner of the world. Every night I walk this street, same old rhythm, same cold feet, but there's a glow I always see in that window calling me. The light in a window, soft and low, tells me stories I'll never know. She never waves, she never calls, but her shadow dances on the walls, and I pretend she's waiting there for a man who'll never dare. I pass by like I always do, a silhouette and curtain blue. Maybe she's reading, maybe asleep, but that little light cuts oh so deep. The light in her window late at night keeps me warm in the pale street light. A secret dream I never said to a girl I loved inside my head. She doesn't know I breathe her name, but every night I do the same. One day I'll knock, one day I'll speak, but lonely hearts are far too weak. Till then I'll watch and quietly burn, waiting for a sign, a turn. The light in her window still shines on, even when the stars are gone. I may be just a passing face, but in my heart she holds a place, forever lit, forever mine. That golden light at 9:30. The rain is falling on my window pane. Each drop reminds me of your name. We dance beneath the street
streetlight glows. Now I'm just dancing all alone. If only you had stayed, if only you had known how much it hurts to walk this road alone. The night still calls your name, but you're so far away. My heart keeps whispering, if only you had stayed. Your coffee cup still on the shelf. I sit and talk to your old self. The radio plays our favorite tune, but it only echoes through this empty room. If only you had stayed, if only you had tried, maybe we'd still be watching stars collide. Now I just count regrets in every step I take, still hearing your voice say, if only you had stayed. I never meant to let you go, but love moves fast and time moves slow. If I could turn the clocks again, would you still be my best friend? If only you had stayed, if only love had won, I'd still be waking to your morning sun. But now it's just the rain and this old photograph of a love we lost in the aftermath.
It's hanging on the closet door, still swaying like it did before. A yellow dress with faded seams, still holding on to sunlit dreams. The summer dress she left behind still smells like love and lemon rind. I see her dancing in its thread long after all the words were said. She's gone, but sometimes in my mind she wears the dress she left behind. I found a ticket in the hem to nowhere, towns we never went. The wind still lifts it now and then, like she's just passing here again. The summer dress she left behind, a silent witness lost in time. It waves at me on rainy days, like memory wrapped in cotton haze. And though the world moved on fine, she lives inside what's left behind. I tried to fold it, pack it neat, but some
The summer dress she left behind now tells the tale she's undefined, not in goodbye or final fights, but in the way it catches light. She may have gone, but was signed in that summer dress she left behind.
Steam clouds rising, suitcase in my hand. Leaves are turning, summer's final stand. You said you couldn't stay to watch them fall. Now I'm left chasing echoes down the hall on the last train to September, where our promises turn cold. I replay those fading embers of a story left untold. If the whistle cried forever, would it carry you back home? On the last train to September, I ride this track alone. Your sweater scent still on my coat, your name inside the ticket note. We kissed beneath a platform light and vanished into separate nights. On the last train to September, memories flicker soft and slow. The seat beside me's empty now, but your silence seems to grow. I count the towns, I count the stars, but not the miles we've grown apart. If leaves could talk, they'd whisper truth about the love we lost in youth. And every mile this train will roam still takes me further from my home. On the last train to September, with your ghost beside my seat, the rhythm hums like what we had, so tender, sad and sweet. If I could ride back through that time, would I still lose what once was mine?
Same old seat, second from the back. You'd hold my hand, head on the glass. Now it's just me with echoes faint, and the window fogs where your breath once came. The bus ride without you feels longer every day. Each stop just brings another thing I wish I'd say. The driver never never notices the space that's left for two, but it's the longest road I know, this bus ride without you. Your laughter danced at every turn, now silence waits at each return. The corner where you'd smile and wave now blurs into a passing grave. The bus ride without you knows every ache and sigh. The bench beside me cold as truth and tired as goodbye. Though strangers come and strangers go, no one fits your view. The seat stays warm in memory on this bus ride without you. We never planned the final trip. You missed your stop or I lost grip. Now every route feels lost and wide without your heartbeat by my side. The bus ride without you still loops the life we knew. The trees, the store, the coffee shop still carry shades of you. And though the ride begins and ends, the missing feels brand new. With every mile I realize it's still the bus ride without you. Leans against the corner still, a little bent, a little chill. The strings are loose, the wood is dry, but it once sang when you walked by. The guitar no one tunes anymore, used to echo through this floor. We'd hum along in late July while summer kissed our lullaby. Now silence fills what we adored, and the guitar no one tunes anymore. Your picks still rest inside the case, your lipstick on the fretboard's base. It weeps at night in quiet air, a voice once warm, now worn and bare. The guitar no one tunes anymore still keeps your shadow by the door. Its hollow frame, a beating heart, now just a shell pulled far apart, like love we didn't quite restore. And the guitar no one tunes anymore. I strummed it once but heard your sighs, so I just let the strings run dry. Doesn't feel like it is mine when all its songs were yours and mine. Guitar no one tunes anymore, hold silence we cannot ignore. And though I dust it now and then, it never truly plays again, just waits beside the memory drawer. That guitar no one tunes anymore. The sky was gray. You didn't speak, but your eyes gave way. A trembling hand, a coat half zipped. That moment burned into my lips. The last time I saw you smile, it lingered just a little while, like sunlight through a window pane. Then it was gone like summer rain. I knew the truth behind your eyes, but I held on to the disguise and said goodbye in silent style. The last time I saw you smile. The kettle whistled, the phone stayed still. The world outside forgot to feel. Your perfume clung to the hallway light, and I memorized that final night. The last time I saw you smile, you wore that dress I loved since child. You kissed my cheek and turned your face and left behind an empty place. I tried to speak but lost my breath, like time had tricked me into death. Now all I do is walk each mile to chase the last time I saw you smile. The mirror held your shadow near, but now it only shows me fear. I whisper jokes to empty rooms, still hoping joy will break this gloom. The last time I saw you smile, it cracked the world in quiet style. No thunder, no dramatic close, just soft goodbyes nobody knows. But if I dream, please stay a while and bring with you that final smile.
The edges are worn, the colors have bled, but your smile survives the years we shed. You're frozen in time, just 23, in the photograph that still carries me. The photograph in my wallet still holds your summer eyes, tucked behind my license. Through every road I ride, you may be gone, the world moved on, but I've never truly parted from the photograph in my wallet, where our forever started. You wore that dress with the cherry print. I joked, you smiled, then off you went. That was the day you missed the train, and we laughed dancing in the rain. The photograph in my wallet, faded but still clear, Your hand in mine, the carousel that played our favorite year. You may have changed or gone away, or someone else has charted, but in the photograph I carry, you're still the girl I started. Some folks carry lucky coins, some hold maps or saints, but I just need this little square to repaint what love once paints. The photograph in my wallet, more real than dreams allow. When days get dark and cold sets in, I pull it out somehow. And there you are, mid-laugh, mid-life, still young, still kind, still guarded, in the photograph in my wallet, where my whole heart once departed.
The mailman smiled, said, just for you, a faded stamp, a sky so blue. No return address, but I knew well the scent of roses, the paper spell. Her letter came in spring, when the lilacs start to bloom. Though she'd been gone since winter, her words still fill the room. She wrote of love and quiet strength, of stars and songs and wings. I cried but also smiled when her letter came in spring. She said, I hope you've learned to dance, even when life breaks your plans, and when the world forgets your name. No, I was proud of you just the same. Her letter came in spring, tucked in that gentle breeze. She spoke of time and letting go, but never said goodbye with ease. Each word was like a lullaby, soft as childhood's wings. She held me one last time when her letter came in spring. She said, don't chase what's meant to go, but always water what you grow, and signed her name with all my love, like she was never far above. Her letter came in spring, when the birds began to sing, and though her voice is silent now, it echoed in everything. So I framed those lines beside the door where the morning robins cling, and whisper back to heaven, her letter came in spring.
You came by just to say hello, with nowhere else you had to go. The sky turned gray, the thunder sighed. You smiled and said, let's stay inside. No candles lit, no plans to make, just tea and toast and chocolate cake. And in that stillness, slow and plain, I loved you 'cause you stayed for rain, stayed for the silence, stayed for the fall. You didn't flinch when I showed it all. Most run from storms, you pulled me close, and that was when I needed most. No grand escape, no flight to fame. You loved me in the quiet frame, and now I hope through joyous strain that you'll always stay for the rain. You told me once you hated spring, then held a flower like a ring. You said you're bad at staying still, then sat with me against your will. I thought I knew you every part, but then you sang and broke my heart. Not from the pain, but from the way you still surprise me every day. I'm still learning you year by year, through every joke and every tear. You're not a book I read and close. You're something deep that softly grows. I've memorized your favorite tea, but still don't know what sets you free. And that's the joy in all we do. I'll spend my life still learning you. Keep a story in your smile, a dream you've hidden for a while. You wear it proud, but just for me, like something sacred quietly.
You smiled before you said your name, and somehow I still knew the frame of every word you hadn't said, like finding notes inside my head. You laughed and I could hum along, as if I'd always known your song. The melody just fit my chest, like something old I love the best. I knew your song before we met, each rise and fall I can't forget.
walked without a place to be, just following the harmony. The city moved, but not like us. We danced without the need to rush. I told you things I never say. You didn't look the other way. You just listened with your eyes and sang your truth in no disguise. I knew your song before the start. The way you breathe, the way you part, the way you hold a silent space. You fit the chords I can't replace. So sing with me until we're gone. Even if the notes go wrong, you are the song I didn't write, but somehow knew my whole damn life. You never left a key outside. You kept the door just open wide. You said if love is meant to stay, it won't be scared to walk your way. You never checked the time I came. You didn't ask for praise or blame. You just sat down and made me tea and let me be completely me. You kept the door unlocked for years, through lonely nights and quiet fears. You never asked me to be whole. You only met me soul to soul. And when I thought I lost my track, you never begged me to come back. You only whispered if it's right. The door is open every night. You never said forever starts, but somehow stayed through all the parts. And now I see what love becomes. Not chains or rings, but coming home.
You still sleep on the left each night, and I still turn off your bedside light. We've kept the same old cups and plates. We still forget our dinner dates. But something in your sleepy grin still makes my quiet heart give in. The years roll on, the world has spun, but you're still here, my only We've changed our jobs, we've moved our things, but not the way you laugh or sing, and not the way you stroke my head or stay on your same side of the bed. We've watched the seasons fade and turn, but in your eyes I still return. No vows were framed, no speeches said, just love and your same side of the bed. You hum while brushing back your hair, you leave your socks just anywhere. You burn the toast, I miss the train, but somehow none of that's in vain. You kiss my cheek, you know my tea, you move through time right next to me. We didn't plan, but still we grew into a love that simply knew. We've changed our shoes, we've changed our names, we've laughed through grief and silly games, but still you curl where you once said you'd always be same side of bed. You never try to fix my fear, you only sit and keep it near. Know everything will be okay, just space to feel and let it stay. You pass no blame, you ask no why, you hold the hush before I cry, and somehow in that silent part you touch the corners of my heart. The way you hold the quiet things, the small routines, the hurt it brings, the folded shirts, the broken glass, the little ghosts from someone's past. You never raise your voice to love, you hold it soft like something of a deeper truth, a loud forget, a kind of peace not spoken yet. You wash the cups I always leave, you find me when I try to grieve, and in the dark you light no flame, you simply breathe and say my name. We talk of dreams, we let them go. You say you like the way I grow, and even when we fall behind, you never try to press rewind. The way you hold the quiet things, the words you keep, the joy it brings, you never try to make me shine, you just walk slow and stay in time.
You hold it soft like something of a deeper truth, a loud forget, a kind of peace not spoken yet. You told me once you hated spring, then held a flower like a ring. You said you're bad at staying still, then sat with me against your will. I thought I knew you every part, but then you sang and broke my heart. Not from the pain, but from the way you still surprise me every day. I'm still learning you, year by year, through every joke and every tear. You're not a book I read and close. You're something deep that softly grows. I've memorized your favorite tea, but still don't know what sets you free. And that's the joy in all we do. I'll spend my life still learning you. You keep a story in your smile, a dream you've hidden for a while. You wear it proud, but just for me, like something sacred, quietly. You came by just to say hello, with nowhere else you had to go. The sky turned gray, the thunder sighed. You smiled and said, let's stay inside. No candlelit note, no plans to make, just tea and toast and chocolate cake. And in that stillness, slow and plain, I loved you 'cause you stayed for rain, stayed for the silence, stayed for the fall. You didn't flinch when I showed it, almost run from storms. You pulled me close, and that was when I needed most. No grand escape, no flight to fame. You loved me in the quiet frame, and now I hope through joy or strain that you'll always stay. For the rain You said my name like it was new, like something fragile, soft and true, not like a sound the world had used, but something tender, never bruised. You never called me just to speak. You held my name like it was weak, and in that quiet way you said, I felt my shame and fear had fled. You held my name the way it heals, the way it touched that steady feels. You gave it back with something kind, like you had read what's left behind. And now I hear it differently. It means the me you helped me see. So when I say I love you too, I hope you You held my name the way it heals, the way a touch that steady feels. You gave it back with something kind, like you had read what's left behind. And now I hear it differently. It means the me you helped me see. So when I say I love you too, I hope you hear. You said my name like it was new, like something fragile, soft and true, not like a sound the world had used, but something tender, never bruised. You never called me just to speak. You held my name like it was weak, and in that quiet way you said, I felt my shame and fear had fled. You held my name the way it heals, the way it touched that steady feels. You gave it back with something kind, like you had read what's left behind. And now I hear it differently. It means the me you helped me see. So when I say I love you too, I hope you hear you saw me through.
You smiled before you said your name, and somehow I still knew the frame of every word you hadn't said. Like finding notes inside my head. You laughed and I could hum along, as if I'd always known your song. The melody just fit my chest, like something old I loved the best. I knew your song before we met. Each rise and fall I can't forget. Like a wind that sings through open blinds, you've always lived between the lines. No lyrics carved, no sheet to read, but still you play just what I need. Somewhere in me you've always been the song I knew way back when. We walked without a place to be, just following the harmony. The city moved but not like us. We danced without the need to rush. I told you things I never say. You didn't look the other way. You just listened with your eyes and sang your truth in no disguise. I knew your song before the start. The way you breathe, the way you part, the way you hold the silent space. You fit the chords I can't replace. So sing with me until we're gone. Even if the notes go wrong, you are the song I didn't write, but somehow knew my whole damn life.
We weren't the type to fall too fast. We'd walk, not run, just let it last. You liked your coffee cold and slow. I like to talk with nowhere to go. We didn't meet in flashing lights. No whirlwind love, no restless nights. Just steady steps on quiet ground, and hearts that listen to the sound. We took the long way into love. No fireworks from skies above, just little notes and hands that stay. A softer kind of serenade. We didn't rush to cross the line. We made no vows, we drew no signs. But every look and word you say still to chase what's fast or bright. We found it all in morning light. And maybe someday we'll forget which street we met, which bench we sat, but I'll remember how it grew, this quiet, old and perfect you. So if we're slow, then let it be. I take the long way endlessly. Some people fall, some people run, but I walked in and you were the one. You still knock twice, same time each week. No need to talk, no need to speak. You bring the bread, I warm the tea, and just like that you sit with me. We don't rewind, we don't explain. We've made our peace with joy and pain. You smile like it's a brand new start, and place your hands where once held heart. You're still there on Tuesday night, same old cold porch bathed in light. Still tell that joke, I fake the laugh. You cut the bread, I pour the half. And maybe we don't dream as white, and maybe time has changed our stride. But if you show up once a week, then love still finds the words we seek. We missed some years, we lost the thread, but never said what went unsaid. And though we live in different rooms, we share the scent of late perfumes. The silence now is not so sharp. We've grown into a different part. But when you sit and sip your tea, it still feels like you're here with me. You're still there on Tuesday night, still ask me how I sleep at night. You hum No one taught us to go slow. They said love's fast and fire and glow. But here we are, just you and me, stirring tea so patiently. We don't make scenes, we don't compete. We laugh at loss, we kiss defeat. And though the world may chase the bliss, I'm learning how to love like this. Slow like this, with time to breathe, with hands that plan, not pull the sea, with quiet meals and held back tears, with eyes that say I'm still right here. No rush to say what's next to prove. No need for drama, spark or move. Just you and me and years that pass. Slow like this and built to last.
They cheer for roses on the floor, for handwritten songs, for slamming doors. But we just sit and pass the tea, and somehow that's enough for me. We don't need violins to play, or speeches made in grand ballet. You fold my coat, I kiss your hand. We build a world from grains of sand. No one claps for quiet love, for simple touch or look or shove. No curtain call, no sky above, just you and me, and that's enough. They want the passion, not the peace. They chase the start, not what will keep. But love, I think, is in the still, the brushing teeth, the nightly chill.